Welcome to Progressive News, Progressive Headlines. To salute the never-ending spirit of our healthcare providers, Little Buds Kindergarten has celebrated Doctors' Day on July 1st.
On this special day, kids were given an opportunity to play the role of doctors and spread awareness about the importance of doctors. The atmosphere of a hospital was created in the school, and children brought a doctor set along with a white coat to play their role. Each child who acted as a doctor attended to an acting patient. The program was very entertaining with the hospital arrangement and the child doctors. It was a very memorable occasion, remembering the invaluable contribution of the physicians towards serving mankind. Thank you.
Inauguration of Fly 1 Pre-KG and New KG classrooms was held on 4th July 2022. Now Isa Zishan with more updates.
Pre-KG section of Little Buds Kindergarten and 2 new classrooms for KG were inaugurated by Mr. S.A.P. Abdul Salam, Managing Director, Wadihuda Group of Institutions on 4th July 2022. Ms. Jasima Jaffer, Head Teacher, KG Section, welcomed the gathering. Mr. S.A.P. Abdul Salam, MD, and Mr. Muhammad Sajid PK, General Secretary of the Trust, welcomed the new students of KG by presenting beautiful gifts. Mr. Yahya Yuvi, Deputy Director, Academics, and Ms. Sujitra R, Principal, wished good luck for the new section. The program was concluded with a vote of thanks by Ms. Shamna, KG teacher.
Commemoration of YK Muhammad Bashir and Malayalam Club inauguration was held on 5th July 2022. We have Hamda Abubakar with more updates.
Mr. R.C. Pavitran welcomed the gathering. Ms. Sujitra R. presided over the function. Mr. Balakrishnan Puttur, poet, lyricist and public speaker, inaugurated the program. The guest speaker shared his childhood memories, both good and bad experiences, and advised all the teachers to appreciate the students' abilities. He added that students are always inspired by the teachers and teachers must be the role models. He spoke about the importance of reading too. It was followed by the cultural programs of the students. Husna Batul of Class 5 recited Sugatagumari Teacher's Oru Paattu Pinneyum delightfully. A wonderful skit based on YK Muhammad Bashir's Nirnagam was performed by Husna, Nafia and Zida. Zia Fatima of Class 7 recited a poem.
The Social Science Club conducted paper bag making workshops on 12th July 2022 for 6th and 7th students. Now we have Rahish with more details.
The workshop was conducted to make them aware of plastic pollution and increase the use of environmentally friendly alternatives. Under the guidance of Mrs. Nazila Amir, Department of Arts and Crafts, the children made paper bags using black charts, glue, scissors and thin ribbons and was beautifully decorated in their own way using the materials that was available to them. This was a great experience for the students and teachers as they could make their own bags, and that makes us feel proud. Thank you.
Progressive English School conducted a Freshers' Day on 12th July 2022 to welcome the new academic year. Izra Aishan joining us with more updates.
Freshers' Day was held on 13th July for the first-year students of the Plus 2 batch of the academic year 2022 to 2023. The principal, vice principal, teachers and students actively participated to make the event a grand one. To keep the students entertained, fun activities and games were hosted. The highlight of the event was the self-introduction through a game. It was initially played by the principal, vice principal, Ms. Supriya and Ms. Shiba N, which was followed by the student. The event was winded up with refreshment for the freshers. The event was enjoyed by the freshers as well as the seniors.
IT Club of Progressive English School was inaugurated on 15 July 2022. Adil Abdul Shukur joining us with more updates.
The inauguration of the IT Club started with prayer by the school choir. Ms. Ramisa Rafiq HOD, IT Department welcomed the gathering. Ms. Sujitra R, Principal, who presided over this function. The guest speaker began the class by giving some real-world examples on big tech companies' growth and said that their growth depends on the data of each individuals using different types of social media. The guests advised their students about their safety and security in the internet world. He talked about privacy on the internet world and some major threats. He suggested their students to use open source alternatives instead of corporate projects. The class was followed by questionnaire and feedback session. Mrs. Bifat, head teacher, felicitated the occasion. This session was concluded with the vote of thanks by Mrs. Shamna Ali.
Science Club of Progressive English School observed Lunar Day on 21st July 2022 to commemorate the anniversary of the first landing on lunar surface by humans. Now we have Hiba Fatima with more details.
A speech that focused the significance of Lunar Day was delivered by Hifza Zainab of grade 6C. The program helps students in increasing awareness of sustainable moon exploration and utilization.
National Mango Day is observed on July 22 to honor this much-loved fruit and to keep mangoes the focus of the day. Now we have Muhammad Shazin for more updates.
National Mango Day, 22nd July 2022. Little Birds Kindergarten conducted activities for kids like fancy dress and color competition. On this special day, all the children were asked to wear yellow color dress and bring mango as their snacks. The students really enjoyed this day. Thank you.
An awareness talk was organized for grade 5 students separately for boys and girls on July 16, 2022 on the topic Know Your Growth and Development.
The first session was led by Ms. Mahjabeen AC. Students were given a detailed awareness about good touch and bad touch and how to respond against bad touches. She also added that they should share their feelings with their parents so that parents can help with good advices. The second session was led by Ms. Sindhu TV. The session made the children aware about biological and physical changes during puberty, followed by menstrual awareness. She also spoke about how to deal with anemia during menstruation. The third session was carried out by Ms. Rahmat on the topic personal hygiene during menstruation. She emphasized the need of changing superstitious beliefs about menstruation. School sanitation is equally important facilitator of a good academic environment. The awareness class for boys was led by Mr. Usman P, who shared inspirational stories and discussed about both good touch and bad touch. The awareness classes were really helpful in molding the children and developing leadership qualities, communicating skills and emotional balance too.
Student Council elections were held at Progressive English School on 22 and 23 July 2022. Now we have Aisha Nazli with more updates.
The council election was a two-day process. The students filed a nomination for various posts on 4th July and began campaigning for their respective posts on 15 July. They attended an interview and submitted proposals too. The candidates made attractive posters to convince the students that they were the right choice for the position. The rules and regulations regarding the campaigning strategies were notified by the team of teachers. The final stage of the process was the casting of votes by the students. Ballot papers were made confidential, booths were arranged, and the election was held under the supervision of polling officers who were the teachers and selected students. The class leaders were also elected on the same day. The votes of the candidates were counted by the teachers in the presence of the candidates. After the toiling of 2 days campaigning and casting of votes, the much awaited results of Progressive English School Student Council Election 2022-23 were announced on 23rd July 2022. The election provided an opportunity to the students to witness and exercise their fundamental right to vote. The entire polling process was in all respects democratic and an anonymous process. The students exercised their right to franchise by choosing the candidates of their choice.
In collaboration with Muttam PHC, Progressive English School conducted a mass vaccination drive for COVID-19 for the students in the age group of 12 to 14. This created an awareness in the minds of children. That's all. We will be back with more updates. Until then, stay tuned. This is Progressive News. Nihan Khalid signing off.